I moved back to Nigeria from Canada, and this is what my life is like now. So, one of the questions I get all the time is, how can you afford to move back? Isn't it expensive to live in Nigeria? Isn't it expensive to move back? And yes, the truth is, it is expensive, especially if you spent decades building a life abroad like me. But there's different ways to make it work. And one of the great ways is by getting a remote job. So I've personally worked remotely in various roles. Even Nigerians living in Nigeria with Nigerian passports can absolutely get hired. I have personally helped friends here land global remote jobs, but I just don't have the strength for that anymore. And before you ask, no, I don't offer that as a service, please. I get so emotionally invested and it takes so much out of me. Human beings are so stressful. But one thing that I do know makes a huge difference in standing out and snagging a remote job is to have a portfolio regardless of what industry you're in. So it's not just for creatives or designers. No matter what role you're in, you can have and you should have a portfolio. It rarely ever fails. Marketing and branding is low-key my first love. That's what I got my MBA in. And one thing I know for sure is the way you present your experience or your lack of experience is a huge part of your personal brand. And managers want to hire people that they know or they feel like can hit the ground running and reduce their stress. So the fastest way to show that proof that you're the person that can lighten their load is with your portfolio. So it doesn't matter if you're applying for a job as a business analyst, a project manager, a social media manager, a telenurse, a solutions architect, a trainer, whatever it is, you should have a curated portfolio showcasing your work in action. And it's super simple. So this is something I have personally done over and over again. Even without a LinkedIn account, I have landed senior roles using a strong portfolio. And it's one of the biggest reasons that I'm always able to create opportunities wherever I am for myself. I rebrand, I pivot, I switch careers so easily. I've worked in customer service, I've worked in marketing, I've worked in instructional design, I've worked as a trainer for global organizations you are super familiar with. So trust me, I am not telling you what I heard, what I read, or what I watched on TV. I am telling you what I have lived. Right now, I've paused working remotely because I am currently on a God-given assignment, which is a whole nother story for another day. Anyways, if you have any questions about building a portfolio so you can land a remote role for whatever reason, just leave it in the comments and I will happily answer.